because is central, and we will learn more from him. So thank you.
Thank you, dear Lois. Now let's move on to our main guest, Nader, one of our alumnus who graduated in April 2024, and now he's international team leader at TELUS Digital. Nader, we are here to listen to your professional experience and the path that you had since graduating from Gisma. The floor is yours.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Madia. As I told Madia before everyone joined, I am having some issues in the camera. Hopefully it will be updated in 3 to 4 minutes, and then the camera will be opened and you can see me. So thank you for the introduction. Good evening, everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. And yeah, what a moment to be back in the Gisma vibes again. To be surrounded by the same energy, same curiosity, and the same international spirit that once shaped me. It truly feels amazing, and I hope now you are enjoying the moment of being a student at Gisma. First of all, I want to start by saying how happy and honored I am to be here today. And to be honest, when I received Gisma's invitation to speak at this event, it honestly meant a lot to me. It reminded me that Gisma doesn't just educate students, it follows their journey also, celebrates their growth, and recognizes their achievements even after graduation. And it shows how much the university appreciates and support the success stories of its graduates. And to be honest, I'm truly proud to be one of them. So thank you, Gisma, for inviting me and for valuing the hard work and the transformation that each of your students is going through. Brief introduction about me. My name is Nader Imad. I'm originally from Lebanon. I came to Germany in the mid of 2023 to pursue my master's degree in business management and marketing at Gisma and graduated with excellence degree. I came from a business background as we have a telecommunication family business in Lebanon. And the second branch is in Australia. And why not to have it in the future, the third branch here in Germany, probably, if we have the luck. Now, before even I came to Germany, I also made my bachelor degree in business administration management. I also have a small business for me in Lebanon, which is all related about solar systems between China, Germany, and Lebanon. Now, let's start first, step by step, by first speaking how I came to Germany and how was my journey in around 2.5 years here in Germany. I think the camera now should be done, hopefully. Yeah. So, so to be honest, my first month in Germany had nothing to do with business or marketing. It was all about survival and adaptation. And even I made my plan, all the plans even before coming to Germany, how things should move on, what should I accomplish in the first week, second week, third week, and the fourth week as well. Starting, as you know, as a student, registering my address, opening a bank account, tax ID, setting up health insurance, learning how everything works here in this new structured system. But that month actually taught me one of my biggest lessons when it was on floor, which is Germany rewards those who plan, prepare, and respect the system. You cannot be coming to Germany putting in mind that I'm going to work in a black market or going to do, I don't know, something out of the system. Respecting the system, it comes as a priority for such a country. And by my second month, something special happened to me, which is I got the first job here in Germany. And that moment actually showed me that initiative always beats hesitations. It's not about waiting for the perfect opportunity. It's about being prepared and preparing yourself for when opportunity knocks. For me, I was seeking for anything just to start. How, where, I don't know. But I just wanted to experience German interviews, contracts, structure, and so on. And today, standing here as an international operation team leader at TELUS, I look back and see that yes, every single step, every challenge, and every sleepless night, I could say, It built me into what I am today. And I still have in my mind, I consider self in my mind that I am still hungry to do many things and to achieve many things. And I always remind myself every day that today is the start day. I have done nothing. Today is the start day so that I can have this motivation for me to continue. So tonight, I want to share with you this journey from being Gisma student to working as a student in one of the biggest companies in Germany, which is ZEISS Medical Technology, and then moving immediately to TELUS Digital as I received an offer from there, and the key lessons that helped me turn every challenge into growth. Yeah, we are going to start by the beginning, which is the most important that every international, I think, experiences, which is adapting to a new culture and a new work environment. When you move to Germany, the first thing you realize is that everything runs on structure, rules, and time. Probably not the trains, but everything runs on time here in Germany. And that's not a bad thing. It's one of the reasons this country works so well. And I put in my mind, even before coming to Germany, that I'm not here to teach them. I'm not here to change the world. I'm not here to, as most internationals comes here, they put in their mind that Germany is doing bad. We are coming here to change it, which is not true. I always put in my mind that I'm here to learn from what they have done. And even I have in my mind that before internationals even began arriving in Germany in large numbers, Germany already had some of the biggest companies in the world, like ZEISS, BMW, Siemens, Bush, Mercedes, Volkswagen, Audi, and so on. You cannot stop. And this country has been in the top 5 global countries long before even we came here. So we are here to learn. We can exchange skills. Whenever there are gaps, we can add. But some people who comes here that they want to change everything, and then they got shocked by the government and the new culture, and then they leave the country because of this. So it's very important to start this. We are here in Germany to learn from it, to adapt to its system, to its discipline, I could say, and to its precisions as well. And I don't want you to be shocked, especially at the beginning. As you can now experiences, sometimes many international think, oh, German don't talk too much. They are cold, they are distant. But that's not true. German can be tough, but they are tough with everyone. Even with each other, sometimes they are tough. People in Potsdam, which I knew, and my neighbors and my friends, they used to say jokes about Berliners, and Berliners joke about Munich people, and Munich people jokes about Essen people and Dortmund people, and so on. It's part of the culture. It's their humor. So for me, don't take anything personally. To adapt with this culture, don't take anything personally from anyone in this country. Because at the beginning, first few months, to be honest, I got shocked. But then I realized that this is part of the culture. I cannot continue thinking like that. And it happens in many countries. Even in my country, we used to do the same thing. So the reason why I'm saying this is that when you get rid of these things, you start think bigger, you start thinking about growth, education, and you feel yourself adapted in the culture. For me, I have this in mind that I didn't left my family, my friends, my car, my home, everything, my lifestyle in Lebanon to be accepted here. No, I came here to learn, grow, and build something meaningful. And Germany is not a place actually to seek approval or to get pleasant or anything. It's a place to seek advancement. And it's a land of opportunity, education, and structure, as well as stability. And a land where if you work hard, it pays off. If you respect the system and stay consistent, you will receive the results. So for me, don't just focus on connecting with people, however, focus also on connecting with the culture. And then I watched many videos about it. I kept breaking the ice. I stopped listening to internationals who keep saying, don't speak with the Germans because they are not going to reply to you. If you continue listening to these things, you will never speak to anyone. So to enter this culture, to enter with the people, you have to break the ice. You have to speak with people and politely speaking with people. And For me, it turned out positively. I started learning the language first. I made neighbors in Potsdam, friends in Potsdam as well. And then I understood how things work, how decisions are made, how people think. And once you once you do this, success will follow naturally after that. For me, plan everything in advance in this country. For example, immigration office stuff, banks, everything. Keep asking. Keep asking anyone, international, German, any person, and don't let anyone to beat you down. Keep learning, keep breaking the ice, and continue learning the language, which is the most important thing. Don't some people wait until they graduate and then they have 18 months job seeking visa and then they learn the language in this time. No, start learning the language as soon as possible, because after graduation it's going to open a lot of doors for you, and in the culture you will feel adapted and you will feel integrated with the culture. After integration with the culture and you get rid of these tough things, it's very important of finding some strategies for navigating the German job market. What happened with me is that after I started adapting to life in Germany, the next challenge for me was finding a job, and a job that I was looking for. And I think everyone here agrees. It's not easy, right? To find a job immediately, to see what you want. It can be tough sometimes. Even for talented people, experienced people, the German job market can be very demanding. And at the same time, I've met people in their 30s, in their 40s, people with a lot of experiences who came here for their masters and still struggle to find their first role. But here's the truth. Commitment is everything. You might face hundreds of rejections, but every no should bring you to a closer to the right yes, I could say. And when I started seeing a lot of rejection cases to my friends and to me as well, even though I was working, but I continued to apply because I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn this structure and the system and how it's working. So when I received a lot of rejections and my friend as well, I realized that there is a key point which is missed, especially at the beginning, and it needs a deep details to be understood. And these details needs time and investment in time to be well analyzed. To be honest, I put in my mind that every free hour should be an investment to me to learn something about the job market. But how is that? First, I start saying no to the friends who used to prefer going out every 2 days, especially internationals or people at Gisma. Sometimes they don't have the needs we have. They are here to study and then they want to leave. They don't have the same needs. So these people sometimes it's very good to connect with them. I'm still in connections with them, and I'm happy and glad that I connected with them and they are my friends now. But I cannot be the same way chill as they were and going out every 2 days and seeking for result. This combination doesn't work. So instead, I started saying to myself, yes, I left my family, my business, my comfort zone, and incredible lifestyle in Lebanon, not to come here to live the same lifestyle in a different country. I didn't come here to spend every 2 days in a clubs or I don't know games or going out endlessly. Of course, friends are social and social life are very important, but I had to remind myself always that there is a reason why I came here. And let me tell you a bit how I personally approached this. Whenever I had free time, I used to plan for my future. And yes, while my colleagues and friends and everyone else late or Saturday night or Friday night, they are outside enjoying their time, I was often at home and making preparations until 1 or 2 a.m. I studied German, I researched the market, I learned about the marketing trends in Germany, and I learned that I should tailor every CV and I should read every job description and tailor every CV to a job description. I analyzed the job description carefully first. For example, I checked 20 positions that suits my skills. I go check these positions also on LinkedIn. First, I check them on the website. I see them. I go check them on LinkedIn, and I see if how it fits my LinkedIn profile skills and see the matching keywords, which is the most important thing. And I apply these keywords on my CV or document or any template CV. And I used to change all my CV keywords for every position, for every main position. I'm not saying to lie on your CV, never ever lie, because interviewers, managers, leaders will realize this. But however, your CV is great, it's amazing. However, some keywords should be changed. And rewrite your sentence using the keywords that matches with your position, with the position keywords. At least 20 to 30 keywords should be changed. This is what I have realized. And no problem, you can use AI tools to optimize the wordings. And you can use some AI tools to see how your CV and your skills can match with the ATS system that the German companies are using. Trust me, I have made a meeting with talent acquisition at our companies, with HR people. I viewed the system, how they viewed. For every position, there are like thousands of applications. The ATS system doesn't know you. The ATS AI system knows nothing about you. They check the keywords. If it's matching, they put it in top 10 or top 20. And then these top 10, top 2 or top 20, the talent acquisition team, they choose 10 of them. They choose who is best fit for this position. And after that, they interview 7 to 8 people. And then they choose 3 people for the management department. And then the management department choose one of these 3 people. So it's not about that your skills doesn't match. It's not about that you have no skills. It's about some keywords should be changed in your skills. It took me time to learn how to make these things, but at the end it worked. And to be honest, I treated every job application like a personal project. Was it easy? No. It took a lot of my time, but at the end it worked. Instead of receiving tons of rejections, in 2 months I have made 5 interviews, which I need actually. I need to practice interviews. Even though I got rejected, in my mind I wanted to practice a lot of interviews to see what they ask, what things they focus on, how to answer interviews. And this was the first thing, which is CV, tailoring the CV and taking care of your CV. Second step is that I have not missed any business or career event. Any business or career event, especially in Berlin. You are living in a place where most international companies are located and think about. But in my mind, it's not only important to attend this business event, just to attend it. There should be a goal before attending this business event. The key point was for me is that before attending this business event, I used to research who's coming, which companies are coming to this business event. Because when you go to the website, for example, Messe Berlin, they hold an event in business, and there are a lot of companies. You can go to their website and check who are the companies coming to this event. When you see the companies, go to their profiles on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. There are a lot of posts. They do a lot of posts, a lot of comments. From there, you can know who are the recruiters that coming from. Let's say Mercedes, Audi, Volkswagen. These people are coming. You can know who's coming from Mercedes. Who are the 3 people coming? Who are the 3 people coming from Audi? Who are the 3 people coming from Mercedes? From TELUS, from ZEISS? Who these people are coming? I used to check their profiles on LinkedIn, to be honest, read their posts, because whenever I used to meet them, I already knew with whom I'm meeting, with who the person I'm meeting with. What are their preferences? How can I get direct connections with them? And when I spoke to them, I followed up immediately with them by making a connection immediately on LinkedIn. And I have never left a person without checking that I'm connected to him in LinkedIn and he accepted my connection. And the next day, I follow up by a message or by an email, always to build a professional relationship. One story I'll never forget, and please use it because it's very beneficial. I attended a business event once in Berlin, me and my friend. He also was a colleague at Gisma. And I stopped at a stand for a big company. Let's pretend it's Mercedes. Let's pretend this, okay? So I stopped at their stand. 3 people from their side were sitting there. And I was speaking with the first person from this company. I was telling her that who I am. I'm studying marketing at Gisma, marketing and management. I have this experience, this. She told me, sorry, we have no open position in your field. My friend immediately told me, let's leave to another company. They are sitting there. Let's check them. I rejected. I didn't stop there. I consisted that I want to speak to the person next to her, her colleague. I want to speak with him. He was busy, but I waited in so that I can speak with him. And it turned out while speaking with him that he is a marketing manager at the company. And we had a great conversation at that time. And he was explaining that one of his team is leaving in a couple of months and he's looking for someone. He asked me some questions about my experiences, what I do have in terms of probably knowledge, skills, and I made sure that I made a connection with him on LinkedIn that time, and he accepted my connection and he gave me his business card and asked me to send him my CV the next day. And the next day I sent him my CV and I explained and reminded him that we had a conversation at that time. In the end, I got a job somewhere else, but that moment showed me something very powerful, which is if a person says no, take the next one, next to his colleague, because the door is always open somewhere. If not the door, I don't know, the window probably. So these are very key points and specific details to get at least an interview or to get at least something about the job. And let's pretend your CV matched or you had a good connection at a business event. Now you have to prepare and pretend that you got hired. And if you got hired, you entered the job market. It's not time now to go and immediately start doing party. It's not that time at the moment. You got hired, yeah, but you have like 3 to 4 months probation, and one mistake can lead you to be outside. Instead of going out and make parties that you find a job, let me share something truly that defined my journey, which is I invested my time when I got hired in researching about every single thing about the department, every single person working about the department, which is ZEISS Medical Technology, which is one of the biggest companies in Germany. And when I got hired, I was studying at Gisma, and I was also studying my German level, A1, A2. And when I got hired, to be honest, I was shaking, literally shaking. But I couldn't have in my time how I'm going to work with these people, intelligent people, optometrists, managers for Middle East managers, European managers, United States managers, all of them were in my team. And I was literally afraid how I'm going to work with these people, but at the same time excited to enter and see what they have. When I joined ZEISS, I was expected to simply support a small project, not more than that. Only a small project, and it's done here. But personally, I wanted to do more. What I have done is that I started taking initiatives, creating new ideas, and analyzing the company's marketing gap. They had optometrists, they had many skillful people, but not in marketing. At night, I remember it was like Friday night where I got hired, Friday day where I got hired, and then at night I opened the laptop and I see all the profiles, all the projects, okay? And the comments from top managers about all the projects. I start identifying what the challenges their team were facing, what they passed through, what notes, what things were happening in their department. Soon I found something big, which is that my department and my manager were investing heavily in a future event in India that wasn't aligned with the real marketing data that I was doing my research on. And I reached out to the team in India and in Germany, conducted my own research with doctors and counselors because the event was about for people who do eye surgeries, and there are several types of eye surgeries there. So I made research with these doctors, investigated, I gathered a lot of data, and I discovered that both sides were missing key marketing insight. Yes, they are skillful in surgery, they are skillful in many things, but they have no one in the marketing when doing such an event. So what I've done is that I prepare full marketing report filled with numbers and evidence and presented to the department head, the head of units, and the managers across both teams. And you know what happened at that time? They realized that the event that the event even needs to be changed, and they changed it. And when I'm saying that the event is changed, it's not something that could be changed easily. It's that the doctors and counselors should be changed, new attendees, new clinics should be invited, different budget, different type of eye surgery machines should be shipped there. Everything is going to be changed. Every single thing is going to be changed. And the result is that it was a successful event with an excellent ROI and a huge success for everyone involved. And when I'm saying success, it means that those counselors, doctors, surgeons, they became part of the marketing consultation programs that we are doing and we are programmed to do. And some of them, they have eye surgery clinics, which they wanted also to buy those machines that makes eye surgery. So everything changed with this event. After that, the company gave me international marketing consultation projects for US, for Dubai, India, APAC, I could say Europe, Middle East. And I was no longer at that time a project supporter. I became a trusted consultant in terms of marketing at their company. And even though I made the big connections with them and my connection until now, it's very good with them. And I had to leave that company for several reasons, but I received an offer from TELUS and I still have a great relationship with ZEISS as well. So my message for the people who are hearing right now is that don't only do what they ask you to do if you get a job. Do something more. Do something they create things they haven't thought of yet. And because for me, if you don't show what you can do, how will they know your potential? How will they know your skills? They're not thinking of it. You have to show up. And this is what I've exactly done. For me, use your time in Germany as an investment, not as a vacation. At the same time, enjoy the progress, enjoy the growth. But for me, you didn't leave your home and comfort zone to repeat the same routines. You came here to build something new. So give it your all focus and enjoy the progress and enjoy that every day there are some updates. Work hard and smart at the same time. I'm against the idea that work smart instead of working hard. In Germany, you have to be both, work hard and smart at the same time. And once your managers and initiatives see everything about you, they will trust you, they will promote you, and the doors are going to be open for you. And here I'm coming back to the point of the culture. Yes, Germans sometimes might be tough, but once they know the way you work, the way you are, they will share everything with you. And these people are very polite sometimes. So this is the key for managers, for German managers, and what German companies respect most: ownership, responsibility, and results, and eager to growth, eager to learn. So yeah, my key points here is that keep learning in your field, attend business events, career events as much as possible, use LinkedIn wisely, and tailor your CV to every kind of job. Tailor your CV for that. Yes, I made my part, but also Gisma played a role in this. Gisma had a part, and there are a lot of lessons that I accelerated in my career, which I learned from Gisma. When I think about what truly accelerated my career, it wasn't just about the textbooks or the theories. It was about the people who taught me there, about the people who were teaching at Gisma and still teaching at the moment. At Gisma, every professor, brings, I could say, real business experience into the classroom. They don't just teach what's in the syllabus. They teach what they lived, what they have built in the past, and what they have learned from real-world strategy. From the very beginning, my goal was not just memorize materials. My goal was to understand how these professors applied these concepts in their business and leadership roles. And I used to ask, honestly, I was probably one of the students who asked the most questions. And before class, during class, even after class, I wanted to know why this strategy, why this approach, why this example, and how can I apply them myself? And I used to ask a lot of questions like, okay, you explained this to me as a professor, perfect. Give me an example how you applied it before in one of your business projects. These things I wanted to learn and I was eager to learn. Let me give you an example. For example, one of our professors, her name is Sarah Ramzani. I took with her research methodology class. From Professor Sarah, I learned one of the most important lessons of academic and also professional life. I used to write a lot during her class, pages and pages of notes. And she would stop me every few minutes and ask, why this word? Why you choose this term? Why this goes? Like, what's the goal behind what you are writing? And what's the reference? And why you want to show this, what you are writing? For example, I'm doing research. She used to ask very deep questions. At the beginning, she made me tired. At first, I didn't realize how important those small questions were, but later I understood that what she was teaching me was precision and purpose. And she told me that every word, every decision, every sentence must have a clear goal, must have a clear evidence. And today, when I'm preparing for marketing consultation or presentations for my companies, I still hear her voice in my mind asking, why this point, Nader? What's the goal behind this? Why are you writing this? And that mindset to enter every detail, to think deeply, has shaped my work. Even from Mrs. Tina, for example, another incredible professor, which I'm glad that I took some courses with her. From her, I learned one of the powerful communication skills, which is always put yourself in other person's shoes. She used to give examples from her real business life, exploring how she applied strategies in different companies and situations. She taught me that it's not enough to express your own point of view. You have to understand how others see it too. So that lessons changed how I lead today. When I manage multicultural teams with people from Europe, probably Turkey, Middle East, people from United States, I remember Mrs. Tina's words. I don't just speak to be understood. I listen to understand others at the same time. And I remember specific situations where this lesson saved an entire project. Our team had communication problems between two countries. My manager was struggling actually to connect with one of the teams. And the project was about to be stopped. My manager took a decision that I'm not able to deal with the team in this country, so I have to stop this project. From my side, I took the initiatives and I applied what I used to learn from Mrs. Tina, and I looked at the situation from everyone's perspective. I tried to understand how each culture viewed this problem and why they viewed this problem like this. And based on that, I proposed a solution that also works for everyone. And the result was that the project didn't just continue, it became successful. And this is why I always tell people at my work or people from Gisma, or sometimes I'm invited to universities here at the NRV. Your professors at the university are not just teachers, they're mentors with, I could say, real world wisdom. So from Professor Horam, who used to give a lot of excellent, I could say, examples about business strategies, analysis, SWOT analysis, how to enter new things. And he used to apply, and he used to say examples how he applied them. To Mrs. Tina, to Professor Sarah, to each one gave me something that I still use today. So my advice, don't just learn the material. You can, if you want to learn only the material, go to ChatGPT, go to YouTube. You can learn it there. However, learn from the person behind it. Ask questions, seek their stories, understand how they apply their lessons in real life. That's where the true value of Gisma stands, actually. And when these professors give you projects or case studies, maximize every project, every case study. When I look back, I realize how many of university projects became the foundation for my real job experience. Because one of the greatest advantages of studying at Gisma is the international environment. Like the people from every background, every culture, every industry, every project, every case study, group assignment, every presentation is an opportunity, not just to complete a task, but also to learn from each other. You sit with your classroom people from India, Europe, Africa, Middle East, United States. Each one bring a unique way of thinking, different strengths, different cultural insight. And I never made a group at the university with people from same culture. Never, ever. I consisted that everyone should be from different background. Don't just divide tasks and finish your parts. However, communicate, collaborate, learn how others think and why they think like this. Because when you enter the business world, you realize that this skill, working with people from different backgrounds, is exactly what companies in Germany are looking for. If you see every job description, they look for people who is excellent in working from people from different backgrounds. This is what people need. This is what managers need. They have international projects and they need people like this. And at Gizma, you have a lot of chance to do this. So now you're asking me, okay, we have to work, we have to find a job, but at the same time learn the language. And how can we balance between this? You can balance. Let's talk about one of the most challenging part here, which is balancing the university studies, work, and language learning. When I was a student at Gizma, as I mentioned, I was working at ZEISS, big projects, yes, but at the same time, I was supporting and managing my international family business project across Lebanon, Australia, and imports from China. And in between of all this, I was also studying German I separated A1, A2, B1, B2, because I knew that language was the key to deeper integration and communication. Many people ask me, how did I manage all of that? Even the Ausländerbehörde here in Dortmund, how did I manage all of that? How I learned the language, how I got the German certificate. I made also the examination of citizenship, which is part of the culture, part of the politics here, everything about Germany. And to be honest, I was eligible to apply next year, which when I complete 3 years, to apply for the Tier 2 citizenship. Now it's closed, but I was really close to apply for this. And now it's closed, no problem for me. But this is why the reason I also made this test. So I was learning everything very fast. And the truth is, I didn't have a perfect balance, but there were nights when I was working on marketing reports until 2 a.m., then waking up early for classes from 8 a.m. until 12 p.m., then going to my work 1 p.m. until 10 p.m., and then coming back home at 11:30 p.m. During the time at train, I was studying some vocabs. So this was a discipline for me. I set clear priorities and I reminded myself always why I came to Germany. Not to relax, to enjoy the growth as well. So yes, it was from graduation to full-time success and rapid promotion. Like immediately after graduation from Gisma, I signed a full-time contract at TELUS Digital, which they are a global leader in social media operation and technology. At first, I started in social media with them, helping international brands manage their presence and engagement. And after years of hard work, and after 1 year of hard work, I got promoted to international operation team leader 3 months ago, leading a team of 25 skilled people. I'm the youngest in this team, but probably there are everyone from different country collaborating across a department of more than 1,300 members. This promotion was not luck, thank God for this. However, it also came from showing initiative, ownership, and leadership. And I always tell my colleagues, your degree gets you the job sometimes, yeah, but your performance keep you there and be a reason why you can be promoted. At TELUS, I didn't wait for any instructions. I created new strategies, learning, improved the process, and shared insights from my academic and consultation experience. But when you get a job and continued learning and promotion, don't stop here. Certification always are the key. Keep learning. Even though I graduated, I reached a position, but I still attend courses. I still, for example, I made Google marketing certification with Google. I attend courses with Meta. I recently made Power BI certifications. I'm learning on new AI softwares. And each software and each tool, it's not only a certificate which you can enjoy, it's something or a strategy that brings you forward into the market, into your job, brings you a promotion, and shows the upper level that you are bringing something new. You are here eager to learn. So yeah, from my side, I would always say have first job hunting by being strategic. Don't apply with one general CV, like just before we wrap up. Don't apply with one CV to 100 companies. Instead, apply 10 companies with 10 customized CVs. Research every company, understand what they value, tailor your profile to match it. Networking, which is second. Don't just add people on LinkedIn, engage with them, comment on their posts, share insights, start real conversation. When you meet someone at event, don't leave without connecting. Relationships are not built overnight. They open the doors you cannot imagine. Trust me. Career growth, always attend them, always understand, because there you can understand how system is working, the client, your client, which can lead you to lead small projects to bigger projects. Ask your managers, ask your professors how you can improve. And that's how you move from being an employee to being actually a leader. After that, a mindset, which I would like to end my words with. Don't listen to anyone that might put you down, especially those who have been living here for 15 years, 10 years, if they are internationals and tell you there's nothing here you can do at Germany. If you are a beginner here at Germany, don't listen to anyone. Don't be afraid of rejections. All of us received thousands of rejections, but we learned from these rejections. Don't fear slow progress. Your career isn't a race, it's a journey of consistency. And if you stay committed, keep learning, and build strong connections, success will come. Maybe not immediately, but definitely eventually. So, as I told, Germany rewards structure, precision, and persistence. If you respect that, this country will reward you in ways you cannot imagine. So from my side, I have completed. I will open the door if you have any questions, which I'm very happy also to answer them.
Thank you so much, Nader. Honestly, it was very interesting to listen to your testimonial because it's a very honest and genuine one. And you use your words, you use your experience, your feeling. I would be curious to hear about the participants' feedback, because all what you said is yes, coming from your experience. When it comes from us, it's advice, but this is exactly what we encourage our students and alumni to put in place, to have this kind of strategy. But I would be happy to hear the feedback from participants. Is there any of you who would like to also share his or her experience, highlight some issues or difficulties you faced and how you fixed them? The floor is also yours. So over to anyone who would like to.
I could say if some people might not like to probably share their insights now or or ask some questions, feel free to also reach out to me, connect with me if you're having any interviews. I will do my best, always try my best to support as much as possible and give you some insights about how preparing for your interviews, which managers looks for. Don't hesitate. You can connect with me. You can find me probably on LinkedIn or something, and don't hesitate. I'm always there to support.
That's very kind of you. Thank you very much, Nader.
Hello.
Nadia. Ah, fine.
Maybe
Please.
I can but Nader, thank you for the offer for the offer that we can connect with you and ask you for advice. And I thought that what you said about the mindset was very good, because honestly, when you're an international student, you're new here, you're trying to adjust with so many things, you're trying to, I guess, fix your life with the requirements in the Auslander Behorde, finding a house, settling down, and then finding a job. It's very tough. And I guess what you said about having the right mindset was very good, and was very encouraging. So something to come back to when you're feeling down, or when you are feeling rejected. I have a question though. So I'm based in Potsdam, and I'm always trying to find work. And at some point, I tried to find work. I try at the start, I just tried to find work within Potsdam and Berlin, but then I tried to make my scope bigger, try to find work in other cities as well. But I find that, and I feel that um, where I am located physically is being limited in finding work. Because sometimes I hear the comment that, oh, if you want to find work in banking, you have to be in Frankfurt, something like that. What can you say about that? Like, do I have to move?
Definitely no. At the moment, first of all, thank you for the words that you have mentioned. It's highly appreciated. Um, I could tell you, don't move at the moment since you are studying at Gisma until you find the job, until you make the deal, and you are sure that this job is working, then you can move. But what I advise you is on your CV, don't mention which city you are living, just put Germany.
Okay.
Trust me, just put Germany, and when they call you, be open that you are looking forward to move or to reallocate. Be open about this point. But from my side, which I've experienced with talent acquisition people, HR people, sometimes the ATS system or sometimes the AI system automatically reject when they don't find that you are from the same city. And my advice is don't only apply in Germany, bigger your scope to Europe. There are a lot of international companies in Europe which they sometimes have work from home. So you can be hired by them working from Potsdam to their department in France, probably, and Austria or something. And they might have like small office in Germany, but at the same time, their bigger company is in Austria, let's say. So keep your scope very wide, not only in Germany, but don't mention your city in your CV. This is my
Okay.
advice.
Thank you. Thank you. That's very practical. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nader. Is there any other questions? I don't think so. You explained all of the things.
Probably, yeah. But I will
Yeah,
keep the link of my LinkedIn on the chat
of course, of course.
so that
Thank
if
you.
people would like to just ask me some questions, don't hesitate at all. And I'm open to any question, anything that supports Gizma students or anything that also supports the growth of Gizma, which we are always looking for and happy for every kind of growth they are making. I'm always ready to support by this.
Thank you so much, Nader, for the sharing that your experiences, and then the insights and the challenges that you had, and the tips and advices that you shared with us. And thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
If there is any question, just I want to explain about them, because it's as I mentioned, it's our first session from campus to career with Nader. I want to understand and get your feedback, all of the people that join to these sessions. I will send you the email with the link of the survey that you can just complete it and give us the feedback that you have it. And then we will try to have even from campus to career events, even better.
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you, Nader.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Nader. Very inspirational. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, and
Thank you.
enjoy your time.
Thank you. Have a nice evening, everyone.
Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.